What's up, everyone? This is your boy Mickey J. Shanks, the long-haired loudmouth of Lincoln. It is now 1747, i.e. 5:47 Greenwich Meridian Time in England, and I'm back with my next video. Now, this is the demo of something called Trials of Mana. Now, for those of you who don't know, Trials of Mana is actually a remake of a game of the same name from 1995 that was originally released on the SNES. This is coming out on the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch on April 24th. So I've downloaded the demo to give this a little shot. Now, I'm not usually a fan of JRPGs, but I thought this would be something different to try my hand at, because the last JRPG I played was actually Final Fantasy X Part 2, years back on the PlayStation 2. Shows you how old I am, I guess, now, but obviously it's been remastered and people are playing on the PS4 network constantly. So I thought I'd give something new, different a try. Go into this completely unaware of what it is and just looked interesting. This is the first time that the Trials of Mana series was actually known in Japan as something called Seiken Densetsu 3, when it's originally released in 1995 for the SNES. So this is a completely revamped remake with modern graphics using the Unreal game engine and published by Square Enix, which obviously most of you will know is found its fame with the Final Fantasy series. So I thought, might as well give it a try as a new JRPG. I must stress, this is the demo version. The actual full game doesn't come out until April 24th on both the Switch and the PS4. So I'm going to dive in and see what I can do. Now, in the full version, you can choose a main character and 2 companions from any of the 6 options. You could transfer your save data from the demo into the full version, so that's a good incentive to try starting off with the demo. You can only go up to level 7 in the demo, so that rules out any heavy grinding, and you'll only be able to play the beginning of the story. So this is really just an intro into the game itself. So I'm intrigued by how this does. So let's give it a shot. This game uses autosave feature, which is a good thing, especially since it's a JRPG. And these can be quite cumbersome depending on if you have a patience span. Now, I know JRPGs aren't really to everyone's cup of tea, but like I say, I thought it was something new to give a shot. When the world was shrouded in darkness, the goddess of Mana drew forth the sword of Mana to smite the 8 Benevodons, monsters of destruction. She sealed the horrors inside the 8 Mana stones, bringing the realm back from the brink. Weak from rebuilding the world, the goddess changed into a tree and fell fast asleep for years. However, the forces of evil sought to free the Benevodons to gain control of the world. They started a terrible war to further their plot and destabilize the kingdoms. Peace was at an end. Ooh, scary. Mana itself began to disappear from the world and the Mana tree to wither. Well, purple skies aren't good. Although I suspect you might have had some from hallucinogenic if you could see purple in real life. Liking the soundtrack. It's very, very upbeat and almost cartoonish in a way. And now we're focused on a single shining star thing that fell from a tree. Whatever this thing is, I have absolutely no idea, but go fly, little star! Oh no, you're crashing to earth. Oh, great. As soon as I say fly, you're like, oh no, we're going right down to the earth. Trials of Mana. I'm already liking the presentation of this thing. Very, very simple enough to get into. Doesn't need too much backstory so as not to give the game away as such.
Trials of Mana.
Ah, Trials of Mana. Says it like it's so it sounds like somebody they poached from the Disney universe. Oh well, let's dive right in. Go to a new game. Yes, we will. Just the brightness of the left and right images are visible. Yes, I know I'm a blind bat, so I'm putting the brightness up a little bit. There's a bit bright enough already. And from the looks of it, there's some pretty good self-shaded graphics on this thing. The soundtrack is really loud and quite beautiful, so beginner, easy, normal, hard. Let's go with normal. Might as well go for the whole hog. So, select character. Duran. Duran is a proud young soldier. Oh, excuse me. As I was saying, Duran is a proud young soldier from Valsena, Kingdom of the Plains. Though he comes across as hot-headed and ready for a fight, the whole kingdom acknowledges his skill with a blade. Duran has nothing but love for his kingdom and respect for the hero king, a good friend of his departed father, Loki, the Golden Knight. Angela. Angela is the only daughter of the true Queen of Altena, the snow-covered kingdom of magicians. Because Angela's mother has hardly spent any time with her as a child, the princess was prone to act out and to get attention, wearing gaudy clothes and playing pranks on people in the castle. Despite this, her love for her mother runs deep. Angela never got the hang of casting magic spells, a problem that has plagued her to this day. Wow. Purple hair. Although the suit, I have to say, the attire is quite revealing, but I digress. Kevin! Kevin is heir to the throne of Farola. His father is the king of the Beastmen, but his missing mother was a human woman. Kevin's father raised him to be a fighting machine, which affects his social skills. He's unused to conversing with humans, which can make him hard to understand at times. The ice around the young boy's heart only began to melt after making friends with Carl, the wolf pup. So yeah, you got your basic beast boy. Tick, 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 tick. Charlotte. Charlotte is the granddaughter of Wendell, priest... Oh, hey. Charlotte is the granddaughter of Wendell's priest of light. She looks much younger than she is thanks to the elfin blood in her veins. Perhaps because of this, she has always been coddled by the people who raised her in the temple. Charlotte's bright and outgoing personality can be both an asset and a hindrance. Though curious, she is superstitious and a bit of a scaredy cat. Should also just have been packaged into a box. But I suppose that's the thing with Japanese anime styles. They are designed to be sort of appealing to the eye and very extravagant. Hawkeye. Hawkeye hails from the desert forces of Navarro, home to a guild of noble thieves. He was raised as the orphan ward of Flamecon, the leader, together with Flamecon's own children, Eagle and Jessica. Hawkeye comes across as a laid-back and charming young man, making it hard to tell when he's being serious. But at his core, Hawkeye is a fiercely loyal friend. Nothing gets past his home senses and quick wit. And finally, Rice. Rice is the young princess of the mountainous kingdom of Lauren and captain of the renowned Amazon Guard. She has a will of iron and a down-to-earth manner. Though some might call her stubborn, Rice is always there to lend a hand to those who need it. She lost her mother as a child and since then has tried to help raise her little brother Elliot. Her topmost priorities are her father, brother and kingdom. So, you got your basic 6 characters to try with, and so going back to Duran uses swords, strength, stamina, not very bright but according to this, bit of spirit, bit of luck. Angela is obviously a mage, ranged magic and mass targeting spells, spirit, luck, intellect is high. Kevin is your basic monk for most people who are in the RPG class. Uses fists, high attacks, nighttime transformation. She's a basic monk class for anybody who's familiar with Diablo 3. Charlotte is looks like your white mage, your healer. Uses a lot of support and magic and healing and spirits. Hawkeye is your basic rogue. Most standard daggers and speed attacks, that kind of thing. And finally, Rice is spears and ranged attacks, so she's probably what most people consider a red mage. I guess, but I'm only speculating at this point. Feel free to correct me in the comments below, because like I say, JRPGs are not usually my specialty. So, I'm going to choose 3 characters to pick from all this.
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell.
Let's go for something cute. I've always been partial to mages, but sometimes I think a balanced team is required if you're going to survive something quite well. So, I'm going to try...
Kevin! That's me!
Yeah, Kevin, that is you, Mr. Beast Boy. So, let's try Angela. What do you got, a healer? Let's go Duran. Let's go for Rice. Something a bit different.
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
My apologies for pronouncing your name wrong, Reese. Proceed with this party. Let's switch these around a bit, actually.
Kevin!
Kevin to start
That's
with.
me!
Yes, it is you.
I'm Charlotte, resident beauty of Wendell.
Yeah, and then
I am Reese. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You see, my problem is I have such trouble pronouncing names sometimes when they're spelled weirdly, but I just, this would be the way I see things. Anyway, we'll proceed with this party. Silver and gold mana statues. Interact with silver mana statues to save your game. Gold mana statues will restore your HP and MP as well as save your game. Supposedly, there's an extra special mana statue somewhere in the world. So there's a bonus one going for a song. That's not bad at all. This thing looks so cute!
Persecuted by humankind, beastmen were forced to live a life of seclusion in the dark woods of Duskmoon Forest. Only one managed to stand up against the oppression.
Very 80s Streets of Rage style music here, I love it!
He became king. Under his rule, the beastmen banded together and created the kingdom of Ferolia. There, he and his kin waited for a chance to get revenge on the humans who drove them into hiding.
Well, 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 it isn't His Furry Majesty himself. How do you do this fine, fine night? Ah, finally! The time is upon us, sire. With the coming shift in the world's mana power, now's the perfect opportunity. For what? For us! All to get back at those nasty humans!
Do I know you?
Oh, how silly of me! They call me Gormand, Death Devourer. Our goals are the same, for I hate humankind as much as you do. May I offer you some unsolicited help?
Oh look, a salesman.
Outsiders and help are unwelcome. Be gone!
No, wait. I'll leave, but if you change your mind, my dark spells are always at your service.
That guy looks like Cicero of Skyrim had a
Wait.
child with a
I'll give you one chance.
flower.
Oh, I shan't waste it. Now then, tell me what you would have me do, and consider it done, Your Majesty.
Well, you're not creepy at all, are you? Yeah, I was going to say that he looks like Cicero of Skyrim had a child with a dandelion flower. And the experiment gone very wrong.
Kevin was the one and only son of Ferolia's king. The young boy's human mother had long since abandoned her half-blood child, leaving him to be raised in the forest by the Beastmen. Due to his Spartan upbringing, Kevin never connected with others. He was raised as his father's successor and trained to fight from infancy, leaving little time for friendships. One night, the young prince came across a slain mother wolf and her living pup, Carl. Finding a true friend in the affectionate wolf, the boy's frozen heart began to thaw.
Hey, sleep good? Huh? Carl? What was that yip, Carl? Tiny, but still a wolf. Don't bark like a dog. Here, howl. Like this. We're alike. You and me. A little wolf who acts like a dog. A beast man with human blood in my veins. And neither of us have a mom. Don't worry, Carl. Got you. And I'll protect you, since your mom can't now.
I find this character very interesting because he, like a lot of people in society, has trouble socially accepting things.
Carl, what's wrong? No,
Sorry.
Carl. Can't fight you. Won't fight you.
And we're in! Okay, so it's an action-based JRPG, so turn-based. Okay. Can't escape, I don't want to escape. Charge attack! And we're there! Okay, so we're good. Hold L1, press square, class strike. Phenomenal fist! I feel bad beating up a dog, but if it's a tutorial...
Stop. What are you doing? Carl!
Oh, and you just got pwned first time. That's a shame.
Stop! Body's moving on its own.
Wow, I have a werewolf in our midst. Must I really endure this? I don't mind and think of this as animal cruelty, but it's just... it's kind of sad. That little pup was... that little pup did nothing to him.
No. 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 Carl. Carl. How did this happened.
I should probably mention at this point, the whole game is the first port to Western culture, so it's been dubbed from the original Japanese dialogue.
Unable to resist his beastman instincts, the boy transformed and attacked his only friend. Kevin made a grave by the flower patch they'd often visited. Racked with guilt, there he wept for his lost friend.
So sorry, Carl. I'm sorry.
This is pretty dark for something that's kind of aimed at a sort of 6 to 15-year-old audience. That's incredibly dark as starting stories go. It's intriguing to see if each character has this kind of backstory to begin with.
Afterwards, Kevin didn't know how long he wandered the forest. Eventually, however, he made it back to the palace. But nothing was the same.
Carl. Couldn't protect my friend. I couldn't stop myself. Beastman blood awakened. But why did I transform? Why now?
So you had an outburst. It's called puberty, Kevin.
Might know something.
Hey Kevin, welcome to puberty, where your hormones run rampant, but in your case, they turn you into a werewolf. Oh dear. So, here we go. I should probably mention at this point, this soundtrack, whilst very sort of inspired by a lot of synthesizer music, was made by a composer called Hiroki Kikuta and arranged by Tsuyoshi Sekito, amongst others. So they've really done an interesting job of that. Hit dash. Use dash to change the travelling speed. There we go. Okay. See if I can talk. You don't look so good. Nah. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Okay, so we're wandering around. It's got elements of Dark Chronicle and Legend of Zelda here, so that's not bad at all. Item ring, move ring, use items or move items to a ring. Here we go. Revives the fainted ally and restores all HP, so that's you basically just bring back to life. Hold R1, press to move an item to a shortcut. So I'll pop you in there. The off chance I need you. You know Cheltenham Tower is here in Dustmoot Forest, right? It's supposed to be something keeping the whole area in darkness. So I'm back in the beat. Wow. There's elements of Dragon Quest in here, but it's obviously not Akira Toriyama's sort of animation style. But it still was pretty cool. Okay. Looks like, wait, well, yeah, sure you will. Okay. Let's have a look. There's obviously a lot of people in this castle, so I need to find the king. My son that I'm going senile, but my eyes never failed me before. I swear there are fewer moons in the sky. Now, I don't know if there's actually more than one moon in the full game on this one, but if that's anything to go by, it's a start. So, let's have a look. Okay. I really am liking the playstyle of this. It's really sort of... There's almost a cel-shaded element to the way the graphics are done, so it's very, very sort of cute. It does remind me of a lot of sort of action-orientated games. There's bits of Zelda in there, bits of Dragon Quest, bits of Dark Chronicle and Dark Cloud. If you've ever played those games, both are actually really good by the way. Have a look. His Majesty is out. He left with that weird fella just showed up at the castle. Strange, huh? Yeah, I forgot the King's Guard dogs don't really say much. Oh dear. Well, let's see if I can find the king. Well, there's a handy map up here and myself, so you have to keep switching back and forth like before. Like in the Resident Evil series, that annoyed me. But it's a very simplistic sort of map, which is kind of nice. It harkens back to a lot of the older days. So let's head inside. Try and find the king. There you are.
By order of the king, the Beastmen forces are hereby sent out to take over human settlements. Our first target is the holy city, Wendell. Yes, sir! Now's our chance to pay back the humans for what they've done. Once we take their precious holy city, we'll have already dealt a serious blow to those weaklings. They'll be shaking in their boots. Yeah!
Shame most of the Beastmen have the same kind of hairstyle, because it looks a bit like a combination of Sephiroth's hairstyle from Final Fantasy VII and Kane's original hairstyle from Blood Omen 2. But if you've ever played either of the games, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's not sort of long, mono-coloured, and sort of either tied at the bottom or not in some cases. Right.
Listen up, Kevin. We'll be taking Jad, then it's straight to Wendell. You hear that, Princeling?
Well, aren't you a douche?
Your old man picked me to lead the Beastmen to victory. He trusts me with his invasion plan, not you. How does it feel to be a waste of space, huh?
It feels like I want to kick you in the nuts just for saying that, to be honest. I've got a funny feeling somewhere down the line in the main game I'll probably end up kicking his ass, but we'll come to that when the game finally comes out, see if that actually works. Ooh, shiny fire! Ooh, obtained 1 candy. It's misleading that you can actually sort of come across a flame and think it's a fire spell, when it turns out it's just candy. So, let's try and get to the king. Hello? Do I hear anything like the throne? Yeah, I'm sure it was okay. That's a weird way to being hit on, but okay. Silver and gold mana statues. Interact with silver mana statues to save your game. Gold mana statues. You can also save your progress setting in. Okay, so there's more than one way of saving something. Gold mana. Heals me! Save the game. Worst case scenario, at least if I end up getting the entire game, there's data there if needs be. Very. Right. Let's try and get. Aha!
Huh?
Gold stars and markers.
Oh. I hear something through the wall. I know that voice.
Well done, Gormand.
It's an honor to fulfill the wishes of the king. Tell me, were you impressed by my dark magic then?
Corrupting the will of a tiny pup to attack my son is child's play. No matter. It induced Kevin's transformation as planned.
This is not responsible parenting.
With no more attachments to keep him from training, my son will become a weapon. I have no more need of you. Leave.
Wait, what? Be reasonable, Your Majesty.
You beast!
Well, this kid has anger issues.
Egads, just
Stop right there, coward!
Yes. Use that hatred I see in your eye. Bend it to your will, and let it fuel your Beastman power. Never lose it.
This is the most awkward...
boy. Know your place!
This is the most awkward Father's Day ever.
You called yourself Death Devourer, did you not?
Oh, yes, indeed, Your Majesty.
I leave my son to you.
Understood, sire.
Oh, you creepy little thing. Yeah, that is not a nice way for parental schooling to go. So, yeah, that's got me confused in a long way. Did he just hit him that hard and he fell back into the woods? That's a long way to fall. And that he ran. Turn to the palace. Okay. See if I can grab some things while I'm here. Oh, shiny. Shiny lights. I like shiny lights. Oh, I got to the mana statue. Okay, so... Yay, I won my first battle! Extremely quick, so that means there's none of the turn-based systems that some people are used to on JRPG, so it's quite nice. It's very... Oh. Oh, he automatically turns into a wolf at every battle, so okay, that's a start. I need to get myself back to the palace. I'm beating up Pikachu. This is kind of cool. Oh, hello. Another little dog. Oh. Dog doesn't want to in. Obtain 2 candies. Right, let's see what happens if I equip said candies. Ah, so they're like potions. That makes sense. Okay, so let's pop you there. So, now I'm starting to get the hang of this a bit. It's like feeling a bit more fun. I don't know the kind of length of gameplay that in terms of hours for this thing, but I'm hoping it'll be a fair few. Because it definitely looks like there's a bunch of different options, which is kind of nice. Combat's easy to get into. Whee! I've leveled up. Training characters. Level up to increase your HP and stats like your strength. With increased stats, you can use training points to power up your characters by learning moves and abilities. Put points towards abilities from the training section of options. Okay. Let's see. Items, gear, stats, training, strategy, adventure log. So, training. Use the training points obtained after leveling up to learn moves and abilities and increase your stats. Moves. Magic spells and attacks you learn will be automatically added to the move ring menu. Press down the D-pad to bring up the menu and select the move while exploring the field or battling. Using moves costs MP. Increase stats. Increase your base HP, MP, strength, stamina, intellect, spirit or luck stats. Abilities. Abilities will grant you special bonuses to help you on your adventure. Equip an ability to get the bonus effect. Chain abilities. Abilities with the icon next to them are chain abilities. When equipped, these abilities will affect other party members in addition to the player character. So there's potential for planning and strategizing your moves, so that's always a good thing. So, let's see. Now, Kevin's strength's fairly hefty, so I'm going to pop his stamina. Oh yeah, I forgot this is demo. You can't actually manage your characters so far. No, that's a good idea. And obviously your equipment, which you can get as well. So. I like it. The battles are quick. Ferolia, Beast Kingdom ahead, no humans. Oh yeah, you guys have got against humans. You know the combat's fluid. There's not too much stop starting between fights, so that's always a good thing. I'm actually liking this as a game. You know, it's got. I think this would be good for fans of Zelda, people who kind of like sort of very action-based orientations. Ooh, what actually happened? So yeah, things are all good. The pacing in the cutscenes is a little slow, but...
What did you do to Carl? Give him back! Give him back!
Oh, spare me! I was merely following His Majesty, the King of Ferolia's orders. Wait. I've come to you with an offer. Wouldn't you like to know how to bring your little Carl back to life?
Huh?
Shh, listen. Ferolian forces are on their way to Wendel as we speak. You need to find the Priest of Light who lives there. Why? Because he knows how to bring back the dead.
You lie!
Oh, now does this look like the face of a liar? You cannot wait! Ludger's guards have already left. If you dally, they may do away with the priest before you arrive.
Where's Wendel? Where?
It's this way, Your Highness. You must make for Mintus. It's just outside the Dusk Moon Forest. And from there, you can cross the sea to the city of Jad. Wendel is quite close to that location. So don't dawdle, or Ludger will have complete control of Wendel before you even arrive. Understand? Try to stay out of sight. Okay? In fact, I shouldn't be seen here with you either. I'll take my leave. Goodbye and good luck, young prince.
He is well creepy.
Carl. Wait for me. Priest of Light and Wendel will tell me how to bring you back. Still my best friend. Carl. That coward is no father. He must be the reason Mom left me behind. Is she alive? I want to see her.
Kevin burned with hatred for his father and shame for the feral blood in his veins that made him deliver the final misguided blow to his only friend.
This is incredibly
As the
dark.
Ferolian troops left the castle, the young prince was hot on their heels. He had to get to Wendel and ask the Priest of Light to bring Carl back to life.
Well, okay, that's the demo of Trials of Mana. As a starting point, this is incredibly dark for a JRPG. I'm hoping this is literally just a sort of the intro to one character. So, you know, hopefully the game might pick up a little brightness as it is. But definitely looks really bright and colourful, so it definitely looks like something worth pursuing. I'm wondering if it's the same for all three characters, all different characters. So there's an option for different Pathfinder games as well, but obviously once the game comes out on April 24th, you'll be able to sort of pick and choose the characters, but I'm liking the action orientation. It's very easy to get hold of, and very colourful as well, so hopefully this will be something worth playing eventually. So, as this little demo wraps up, I'll just say thanks you very much for watching my limited little playthrough of Trials of Mana. I'm just saying there might be a bit more to add to it, but we shall see. Oh, there is. It isn't just the end of it. I've been a bit too premature with my saying thanks. So hopefully we'll get a bit more doing.
Chad? Belongs to Ferolia. Don't resist, and we may spare you.
Ferolian forces have taken the town and closed the docks. Now my ship's stuck in the harbor until who knows when.
I was right, I get to kick
Too
this
many
guy.
guards. Can't let Beastmen find me, but I have to go to Wendell. For Carl.
Okay. Wow, so it's not just a singular camera, which is good. So, it has potential to be a bit confusing if you know the right camera angle, but at least you don't have to navigate too far. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, cute. Box. Magic box. If you find a seed, try planting it in a leaf magic pot located near the front desk. You can grow items and equipment from various types of seeds. The pot will level up the more seeds you plant. The higher your magic pot level is, the better your chance of getting good items from item seeds. Enemies will drop seeds more often too. Okay. Yeah, I feel a bit silly thinking that little cutscene was the end of the demo, but turns out there's more, so we shall keep going on and see how we go. Chests are good things. Contain 1 chocolate. Chocolate's always good, makes you feel, give you a good pick-me-up. Okay. There, arrows. Always good. Oh, wait, no. Don't want to go there. At least this isn't quite the kind of sort of stealth game that you pick up, so it's very much a sort of nice laid-back little adventure. I kind of like those once in a while.
Beastmen of Ferolia look like humans during the day, but at night, they transform into animals. Don't leave the house after dark. You hear? Hey, if you're trying to leave the city, night is actually best. Once the Beastmen transform, they lose their better judgment.
You're talking to a beast man, you really think that's good advice?
A whole lot of them tend to get together and brawl amongst themselves until dawn. It's easier to sneak out of the city then. Good luck.
Wait for night. Sleep at the inn until then. Just wish our guards weren't the ones causing trouble.
Yeah. That is an awkward conversation to have. You know, you're in the middle of a town that's being in the middle of being sacked by your own people. It's kind of like walking into walking into a soccer game in a Manchester United shirt when you know that the pub's full of Manchester City fans. And so Beast Boy's off for a nap. So yeah, the Beastmen are all wolves. With brightly coloured hair. Somebody paid a stylist for the wolf coats. You won't see these guys in RuPaul's Drag Race. Collect CS particles. If you hit an enemy with a power or charge and hold attack, the enemy will drop particles that fill up your CS gauge. I have no idea what CS stands for in this pound, but it's a start. So we have a Rabbite Forest. So we have an overview of the map. Ooh, mushroom baddies. To Cascade Cabin. Okay. Oi! Oi, I won! So, just fighting small little enemies to begin with, by the looks of it. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. There's no distinct battle music though, so it's one of the big differences this has over Final Fantasy VII and things like that. I know Square Enix are known for doing a few things like that, but for Lucra, so presumably that's the game's money. Money. One couple of wishes, so we have another life. Give me that money. Okie dokie. Begin battle. What am I fighting? Oh, I'm fighting a pig. I'm fighting a bug. So that's what that was for. Okay. So there are problems with being an unarmed monk. You can't really use weapons beyond your own fists. But when your fists are around with claws, I suppose that's compensation. 40 Lucra. Yay. Beast Boy getting rich. You know, for a normal setting this seems a little one-sided to begin with. But it is early days of the game, obviously. So... Oh, what's the sign? Lakeside Town Astoria, Jad Stronghold. I suspect as the game progresses, the enemies will get tougher. So we have a field map. It's a big one, so that's good. So yeah, I'll be intrigued to see how they incorporate other characters into this, to see how the interplay works eventually. But so far, so good. Nice, easy game to get into. There's a lot of things that you would normally find on sort of most RPGs, so easy enough to get ahead. Lakeside Town Astoria. mushrooms. Or mushrooms, as they say. Oh, got more. Oh, I've been hit. Whee, magic rope. Okay, what we got here? Cascade Cavern, Holy City. So, this is the right way. Let's run inside. Ah, I'm liking the changing camera angles as you get across the map. This is really nice. Oh! There's an invisible force blocking the way. Force field! Oh. Okay, I've repeated the same mistake. Turns out those aren't items, they're just torches. I thought they were actual items. Oh dear. Okay. Cascade Cavern, Holy City. So, if I go down this way, let's see what I can find. The directional map's very handy, which is always good. Battle bonus. After a battle, you receive bonus based on your technique. For instance, if you take no damage or defeat the enemy within a certain time frame, you can get more EXP than usual. Always useful to have. Gotta eat that EXP! Lakeside Town Astoria. Oh, Pins. Apologies, that's my my little pet cat, Pins. He does meow and gain the attention sometimes. So, we are into Astoria. See the sign. Lakeside Town Astoria. Oh. So it looks like your standard sort of town hub, which is quite nice. Curses. I managed to get away from Jad, but now I'm stuck here because of the barrier. Now I'm never going to come to Wendell. Take down the barrier? Hey buddy, if you figure it out, let me know. Gotta spend the night here, I guess. Finding a way home is a problem for future me. You could stay the night here too. Maybe the barrier will magically disappear overnight, you never know. Oh, give me some more monies! In the words of Kayvan Novak, you want to make lots of monies? Yes, I did! Yes, indeed, we want to make loads of monies. All these fires are always quite nice. Candy, candy, candy! Somebody collect all the fires! Oh, oh hang on. Having you. Nope. There you go. Don't want to be doing that. Coming through. Hey, here's someone who's what they're doing. Oh, no, don't want to.
No one believes me, but I saw it. A strange light was floating over the lake. Maybe it'll appear tonight, too.
Find a way to break the barrier. Okay. Strange light. That's not Wait, I can run on water. Sort of. Hello? Who's this woman? You used to be able to go through Cascade Cavern to the east to get to the other side. Unfortunately, Wendell's closed it off to keep their city safe. So that explains it. Let's see if the guys at the inn know anything. I always find it a good idea in JRPGs like this, if you find what's money, grab as much of it as you can, where you can. You never know when it could come in handy. The maps are beautifully rendered on this, by the way. So, let's pop an item seed in there. See what happens. Take on the elixir. Ah, and you can level up these little plant pots. So an incentive to grow your own plants, kids. See, proof like no other that horticulture can be useful.
Welcome.
One stay is 6 lucre. Would you like to rest? Yes, I would. Sorry if I shed on the couch, as it were.
Huh? What the? A light.
It's amazing how far technology has come so you can get those sort of strange sort of shadow and lights on it. It's mesmerizing almost.
What? Flying light? What was it? Never seen anything like that. Where did it go? I should follow.
Don't go in. Don't follow the lights, Kevin. Hunt for treasure. Be sure to check out all treasure boxes, breakable urns, and sparkles you find. You may be rewarded. That meowing in the background, if you can hear it, is Pims, my pet. Beautiful fluffy cat that he is. Right, to chase the strange light. Oh, there's more. Where'd it go? Oh, this way. Okay. Oh.
Run! Get you! Get you! Run!
There we go. I'm liking the piano music on this. It's very nice, very soothing. Definitely keeps within tone of the rest of the game. And the light's continuing to go, which is good. Let's see where it takes me. Over the rocks and far into the canyon. Well, you're supposed to have the speed of a wolf, Kevin. Is this...
You... alive?
I'm all right. Oh, who are you?
I am Kevin from Ferolia. Saw the light.
I see. I have no other option. So I suppose you'll do. Hold on.
Sounds like a weird date from
What?
Tinder.
Oh, never mind. I'll tell you later. Please. I need you to take me to the Priest of Light in Wendell. I can't fly any further on my own.
Fine by me.